Thanks for tuning into Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm Curtis Anderson. We got a special episode of Shaw Arts and Entertainment right now, a Canadian Idol edition of Shaw Arts and Entertainment. Joining me right now, Mr. Mike Bickerton. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
This is your third stop along Canada here. We are in Saskatoon. You brought the warm weather. Tonight we kick things off with a little thing called Media Idol. The second Media Idol in as many years, obviously.
Yes, it is.
It's
the second time that we've been doing this, yeah.
Perfect. Last year, Mr. Brad Grass took the title, went to Toronto, represented Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. This year, he was judging. First of all, talk about some of the competitors up there. What did you see from this year's batch of Media Idols?
I think we saw kind of a cross-section of what we get to see when we have the actual competitors come out and sing for the show. Is, some brought instruments, some sang a cappella, some came with a crazy outfit. Some picked songs that they've been singing since they were kids. Some picked songs that they've just written now as adults. So a good cross-section of what we actually see at the auditions that we'll see this weekend.
And a turnout that surprised you.
Yeah, I mean, I was not expecting the level of talent from the singers. I think that's what's most surprising is that this year, what we're finding is that, stations and media outlets are sending their ringers and saying, we've got someone who's a great personality. They're going to go out and they're going to entertain the crowd. Whether they sing the best or not, they're going out and they're going to entertain, and maybe they'll bring home a little bit of glory for the station.
And nor did I expect the level of talent that was brought out tonight. This is Bird on a Wire.
Take it away.
Like a bird on a wire, like a drill in the night choir.
I was asked to perform a second time, but I'm guessing I really didn't have maybe the strongest outing.
Yeah, and I think that's what we run into a lot at the auditions is that, we'll ask somebody to sing a verse and chorus of a song and say, that was nice, what else can you sing? And maybe they've only been practicing one song over and over and over, and they've got their one song nailed down. But when you ask them to think outside the box that they've put around themselves, they might have a hard time. So it just helps to let people know, you got to think on the spot a little bit in the show.
Well, Sass Jordan's absence really hurt my set.
It did, but I think that Brad really appreciated your improv, that she had your heart, but he had your kidney.
Now sing with me here. All you wanna do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. I can feel the funk in this room.
What can we expect this weekend when the real kids start coming here?
I think we can expect the same thing that we get every time we stop in Saskatchewan is some great musicians and some really genuine people. And I think that those are the competitors that really resonate with the audience oftentimes they've come from here in Saskatchewan is, someone who's just themselves, honest, gracious, and very talented. And we've had competitors from Saskatchewan in the top 10 for the last 3 of the 4 years. So I'm hoping that we find more because, we have always enjoyed the people that have come from our stops here.
All right, I'm a second away from talking to Media Idols champion tonight, Miss Gibson. Say something really quick about her.
She was fantastic. I liked the way that, she came up, sang an original song, played the guitar, and she could have been on a stage in the mall, or she could have been on stage in a bar, or just singing in her house. I mean, she just has a confidence when she's performing that was really cool to watch.
Her shelf broke down for the last time. Horns were blasting from the cars in night.
Joining me now, the winner of the second annual Media Idol, Regina CBC's Jennifer Gibson. Jennifer, first of all, congratulations. It was a tough crowd. I mean, other than Axel and I think there was it was stiff competition out there.
Oh, you guys were totally stiff competition. Don't be putting yourself down. You guys were great.
I need to point out really quick, this is a first here on Shaw Arts Entertainment. This is like an interview within an interview. This is crazy.
I know it is because we have to do...
I'm confused.
I know, so... Okay, I'll stay here. You stay there.
All right, thoughts on winning the second annual Media Idol?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. A lot of fun. Really happy to have my guitar. And great competition.
Last year, Brad Grass beat you in the final. This year, Brad Grass chose you as the champion. That's got to be flattering.
That's totally flattering, and especially since he knows what we're all going to be up against when we go to Toronto in August, so I'm hoping to get some pointers.
I didn't know this was actually going to be serious with talented people. So